downtown Fort Lauderdale this morning for the 5K Tunnel to Tower. This morning we're remembering all of those involved in 9/11, and we've got our eye on it.
Fort Lauderdale Fire Rescue, Engine 8.
Renee, so tell us a little bit about what brought everyone out here this morning.
We're doing it for Steven Stiller. He was a firefighter in New York City, and the day of 9/11, he got off shift, was starting to go home, heard the tones, and ended up deciding to come back and help his crew and put on his gear, ran through the tunnel, came back to the towers, and unfortunately lost his life.
Well, I've been running for a few years now, and I started trying to get the family into it, and this is the kids' third 5K, and they just enjoy it. They come out and have a good time, and it's exercise for the family.
It was very emotional when you hear all those music and the flag, and you see people running, and they just have the U.S. collars on them.
Well, we have a family friend who's a firefighter in Miami-Dade County, so we came out here, we ran with him, we support him, and so we're just out here to support all the firefighters and the rescuers, the fire rescuers.
So we have to always remember this is a great way to bind the fire departments of Fort Lauderdale and New York City, and to bring everybody back in and to remember the sacrifices of all those people on 9/11.
I just want to support all the firefighters and policemen that helped 9/11.
I wouldn't run a run like this without my bunker gear, because if Stephen could do it that day, not knowing what laid before him and what would happen to him, and he was brave enough and courageous enough to do that, to run 5K or 3 miles, that's a piece of cake. This is a walk in the park.
Some people wore their tank, and that's actually what he did too, and all that's an extra 75 pounds when you're running.
It was very nice. It was a little cooler at the start. It got kind of hot halfway through, and the kids started slowing down a little bit, but we did good. They finished strong, so that's all that matters.
Well, this is the first 5K I've ever ran, let alone in bunker gear. It seemed easy on paper, but with the humidity and the heat and the bunker gear, it takes a toll on you.
It's important for us, the families of the people that lost their lives. You see all the pictures over there of everybody that lost their life, and it's good. I mean, we have to have them every year to never forget, because it was our country that was impacted by it.
I just think that when we come all together to help and support others, it's always a feeling that you cannot express with words. You just have to keep doing it with every opportunity that you have.
We love the people on the sidelines rooting for you. It gives you, support, moral support and things, and I was just happy to see the finish line.
It's so important. Never forget what Stephen did, running through the tunnel, running 3 miles with bunker gear on, up to the towers, and dying along with 342 other New York City firemen to save lives. Really special story.
How does it feel to see the community come out and support our firefighters and our police officers?
It's awesome, because we love the community. That's why we do this job, to help them, and we appreciate their support for us.
A lot of good came out of 9/11. It brings the country together, and to see the community come out and support a run like this at 7:30 in the morning, when they could be sleeping, they could be doing so many other things, that they come out, they choose to do this. They raise great money, and it's just a great feeling, especially to see 1,600 people come out and do this. It's just a great day.
It was very nice to see everybody come out, in spite of the humidity, in spite of the heat, so it was very nice.
Well, it's important that we have these 5Ks all over the country for a couple reasons. One is to raise money for what the foundation does. Our main mission is to build smart homes for our wounded service personnel coming home from the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan with no arms and no legs. So we build these smart homes all over the country, and we've taken care of all the quadruple amputees. We're working our way down to triple amputees. So having these runs all over the country raises money for those smart homes to be built. That's one reason. But the real reason is to remember 9/11, to never forget the sacrifices of our first responders and the sacrifices that our military men make, and men and women make every day, protecting our lives so we can live in a free country.
This morning there was an incredible turnout in downtown Fort Lauderdale for the Tunnel to Tower 5K. This morning's 5K represents all of us remembering the police officers and firefighters who gave their lives on 9/11. For Eye on South Florida, I'm Jessica Kuzovitsky.